Hello and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News on this Thursday, April 16th. I'm Grant Olson. Here's some of the stories that we have coming up for you tonight. A convicted killer once serving life in prison may now be free within a decade. A man convicted of child rape in 2022 has failed for the second time to overturn his case. Mostly sunny and warmer tomorrow and Saturday with highs near 70 by Sunday. Your full local weather forecast is coming up. A quirky local marketplace is shut down on South Mission Street. The owner says development and traffic disruptions in the area are to blame. Reporter Long Tran has the story.
We're in downtown Wenatchee on South Mission Street, where Sony's Oriental Market closed down their business earlier this week. On signage displayed outside the closed down store, the business states that they are closing down their operations partly due to the disruptions from the majestic apartment homes construction project.
I'm regrouping due to the construction project having coned off the furthest east traffic lane due to customers' inability to access parking in front of Sony's Oriental Market. They disappeared for the most part during the times that the cones were actively placed on South Mission Street in front of the store. I just kind of threw in the towel and decided that the loss of business during the times that the street had been coned off and giving the impression that my parking was coned off also just wasn't worth the loss of business.
In an email, a Public Works Department spokesperson says over the course of the construction project, the city has been in contact with local business owners and have made adjustments when possible to relocate signs while maintaining a traffic control layout that ensures safety. Reporting from downtown Wenatchee, this is Long Tran, NCWLIFE.
The National Union representing U.S. Forest Service employees say the Trump administration's plan to reorganize the agency is an attempt to illegally carry out a reduction in force. Earlier this month, the U.S. Department of Agriculture announced it will be moving the Forest Service headquarters to Salt Lake City and closing several research laboratories, including in Wenatchee. In an email shared to NCWLIFE News, the Forest Service Council of the National Federation of Federal Employees said the plan is also designed to dismantle critical programs and privatize the work of the Forest Service. The agency says the reorganization does not eliminate scientific positions or cancel research programs. Forest Service Chief Tom Schultz gave testimony on the reorganization today to the House Appropriations Committee.
This will ultimately drive more resources to the ground.
Yeah.
So as we remove middle layers of management, the intent is not to riff anybody or have a reduction in force. It's to find other roles and responsibilities, different reporting structures, but it is to ultimately move more resources to forest and districts where the work is being done on a daily basis.
Do you believe you have the authority to do this reorganization without Congress okaying it?
Mr. Chairman, we have consulted with OGC and we have been afforded what they perceive to be a direction to do this, move forward, that the Secretary has this authority.
A convicted killer once serving life in prison may now be free within a decade. Scott Dwayne Pierce was 20 years old when he and an accomplice, Anthony Sammons, severely beat two Mexican orchard workers in Omak in 1995. The men then dropped the two male victims, aged 21 and 24, in the Okanagan River and left them to drown. Pierce allegedly expressed anti-Mexican hatred in a later interview with police. He was originally sentenced in 1996 to life in prison without parole, but Supreme Court rulings have since required defendants who committed crimes before age 21 to be sentenced under lesser guidelines. On Tuesday, Okanagan County Judge Rachel Hong ordered Pierce to serve just under 41 years total, meaning an estimated 10 years remain on his prison term. The new sentence is at the low end of the current standard range for 2 counts counts of first-degree murder. The Federal Emergency Management Agency says it will soon begin conducting house inspections for disaster aid applicants in Chelan County and throughout Washington. The agency announced on Saturday that President Donald Trump approved federal funding for several Washington state tribal communities and counties, including Chelan, that were impacted by the severe December storms. The inspections are usually scheduled within 7 to 10 days after an individual applies. The inspector will consider criteria including whether the house is safe to live in, the structural soundness of the house, and whether any accessibility features that existed before the disaster are damaged. FEMA did not respond to an email inquiry from NCWLIFE News asking how many Chelan County residents have applied for disaster aid. When we come back, a semi-truck turning through a Cashmere parking lot this morning accidentally cut power to a nearby church. And in tonight's Paws for Pets feature, we will introduce you to Claire, a 1-year-old cat up for adoption at the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Between juggling groceries, preparing meals, and lending a helping hand, you're a hero without a cape. But who's there to support you? Aging and Adult Care honors caregivers like you, the relatives, friends, and neighbors, helping loved ones remain safely at home. Aging and Adult Care offers chore services, respite, personal care, and more. Serving Chelan, Douglas, Grant, Lincoln, Adams, and Okanagan counties, call Aging and Adult Care at 1-800-572-4459 for caregiver support.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether,
we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
A man convicted of child rape in 2022 has failed for the second time to overturn his case. 47-year-old Thunder Ray Danzuka of Riverside is serving 18 years in prison for sexually assaulting a young girl in the Cashmere area. The State Court of Appeals turned down Danzuka's first appeal in 2023. His latest efforts sought to undo his Chelan County court sentence, saying his defense attorney failed to effectively cross-examine the victim, who was 10 years old when the abuse began and testified at age 23. In a ruling issued today, the appeals court said Danzuka failed to show a different cross-examination would have ended in a different verdict. He remains held at Coyote Ridge Correction Center in Connell. A semi-truck turning through a Cashmere parking lot this morning accidentally cut power to a nearby church. It happened shortly before 9 a.m. at Cashmere Church of Christ on Goodwin Road. A Chelan County Sheriff's deputy was called to the scene after the truck's high trailer accidentally clipped the overhanging line and severed it. No one was injured, and the Chelan County PUD was able to restore electric service to the church before noontime. We weren't able to visit the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society to meet their pet of the week. Claire is a 1-year-old domestic short-hair cat who's ready to go home with the right family. And while you're visiting Claire, please say hello to Flint, an active and very friendly husky mix who's been waiting quite a while to meet his new humans. Since this video was made, Flint has had his fluffy tail docked due to a broken bone. But as animal care manager Coralie Jones explains, it also costs nothing to take this fun-loving fellow home with you.
Hi, I'm Coralie with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, Animal Care Manager, and today I have with me Flint. Flint is our 3-year-old husky mix, and he's a very beautiful boy. He's shedding a little bit right now, but it's really soft. Yeah. We've had Flint for about 2 months now, which is a long time for this active boy. He really likes going on walks and running and doing the zoomies, and he loves playing, and he's so much fun. He's got a lot of personality, along with the fur. Flint loves to play, and he loves to play fetch. That's his favorite. Loves when we throw him balls. Yeah. And he loves stuffed animals and licking your face. Yeah. He's got a lot of puppy in him. Flint came to us as a stray, so we don't know anything about his background. We don't know how he is with cats. He has a few dog friends here, but he can be selective, which, as usual, is why we always suggest that you bring your dog in, if you have one, so that they can meet and see if they're both as goofy as the other. Flint loves belly scratches. He just loves interacting with people, however you want to. I think Flint would be a great family dog, especially for an active family because he's so active. He'd be great on hikes and runs and just goofing around. Maybe small kids. He's a little jumpy, but not too much. So I don't know, maybe older kids would be better. But he is a sweetheart. He's really affectionate. And I think that any family would fall right in love with this boy. Also, Flint's adoption fee is already paid for. So he is ready to go. He's got all of his shots, he is neutered, and his adoption fee is covered. Yes, by a generous donor. So if you'd like to come meet our Flint, we are open from 12:30 to 6, Thursday through Tuesday, and we would love to introduce you.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
You need a good brushing, buddy. Jeez.
Coming up next, the Wenatchee Valley Symphony closes out its 2025-2026 season this weekend. We will take you to rehearsals in tonight's feature story. Get ready for a nice warm-up with temperatures in the mid-60s this weekend and into the mid-70s next week. I'll have all your local weather details, and in sports, Kate Calvin will be in with a look at Wenatchee Valley College softball as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues after these messages.
A new video game, a movie, dinner with friends. There are a lot of things worth saving up for. Vapes aren't cheap, and buying pods over and over can stop you from affording things you want more. When it comes to your money, choose what matters. Choose you.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
Click RV Moses Lake Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to the Moses Lake Superstore. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes. The huge RV discount prices are here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee only at Click It RV Moses Lake or clickitrv.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click It RV.
Hey everyone, Fletcher and Amy Ellington here from Live It Up. In the investment world, ROI stands for Return on Investment. Well, how does better health, better wealth, and better relationships sound for ROI? Join us every week right here on NCWLIFE and learn how to invest in the most important asset, you.
We're going to answer your questions and provide some weekly inspiration so you can create a life that you love. Join us on Live It Up.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
The Wenatchee Valley Symphony closes out its 2025-26 season this weekend. Immortal Beloved is the theme of the Saturday concert at the Numerica Performing Arts Center, with a heavy focus on Ludwig van Beethoven. Our news director Rick Boone visited one of the symphony's rehearsals to talk to some of those musicians.
Like the sweet sounds of music, that's what the Symphony Orchestra is doing here inside their rehearsal hall, getting ready for their big concert coming up in very soon this week as they put the final touches on everything they need to have that perfect show. We talked to some of the performers here in this orchestra rehearsal hall about how excited they are about what's to come, and also how cool it is to be part of the symphony.
I play percussion. I'm principal for the percussion section in Wenatchee Symphony. Yeah, I played with the symphony for almost 30 years, and it's a good gig. Oh, I've played drums and timpanis since I was just a kid. I started playing in a drum corps and snare drum when I was probably 6th grade, and been playing on and off ever since. Yeah, I played drums, grew up in San Francisco Bay Area, and played with music groups there, and of course played a lot of rock and roll.
So the easy answer is I play violin, of course. But then the more complicated and fun answer is that I'm the concertmaster. Which,
what is that?
That's the lead violinist. And the joke that we like to make is that if anything goes wrong in the orchestra, it's my fault.
Oh, okay, that seems about right.
So I'm supposed to be setting the style and the bowings and the feel of the different passages, and taking all of the cues from our wonderful director, Nick, and communicating them through my body language and playing. It's really fun, obviously fun, but I also find it really meditative, because since I'm responsible for all communicating to all these humans and getting the music out of the page and through my violin, I really don't have room to think about anything else. And as soon as I try to think of something else, and everything goes goes wrong. So it's quite meditative. And
sounds like a cool job.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's a great job.
Good. Okay, so now I'm just sitting there, we're doing an interview. So, you're the conductor.
This is 16 years now with this orchestra. I was a guest conductor with this group to fill in for the then conductor, Marty Zakowski. And we hit it off on that guest conducting venture, and Marty decided to step down for various reasons, and they decided to hire me. This show, this weekend, we're doing 2 pieces, one by Beethoven and one inspired by Beethoven. So we're gonna do his 7th Symphony, and then there's a new piece by Nancy Ives, who wrote a piece that explores the possibility of what the immortal beloved was. Beethoven wrote this letter that was found after he died, that was addressed to an unnamed woman. He was professing his love to this person, and we don't know who this person is. He just put immortal beloved on the letter. And we think there could be 9 possible women that he was professing his love to. And so this piece explores that.
And their excitement is only a testament to the big night that it's all going to go down. Got Anton here with me with the Symphony. The night that people need to be there is going to be when?
It's going to be on Saturday, this Saturday, April 18th, at 7 p.m. The pre-concert talk will start at 6 p.m. It will be a conversation between our music director, Nicholas Coyley, and our guest artists, composer Nancy Ives and Denise Dillenbeck, violinist. And also,
and also, what's the cost of getting in here?
The cost, for starting from $25 and up to, I believe, $65, plus Performing Arts Center fees, which is a little bit percentage on top of that.
You get to listen to music, right?
Yeah, yes.
Anton with the Symphony Orchestra, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Loving hanging out with the artists and learning a little bit, especially the guy playing the piano, the conductor. Cool people. Why don't you try it out, the show this weekend, right? This Saturday in Wenatchee. Rick Boone, NCWLIFE.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a fantastic Thursday. A little bit warmer out there today than yesterday. The good news about today, a lot more sunshine. Bright, beautiful blue skies out there today, and beautiful shot from our Hay Canyon tower camera looking down at portions of Kashmir. And look at all of the orchards blooming there in the back part of the picture. Just beautiful around North Central Washington right now with just about everything in bloom all over the place. Get out there and enjoy the weather, and you're going to have some nice weather to do it. We'll talk about that in a second. Today's high temperature, though, still a little bit cooler than normal. 56 unofficially. 62 is our normal high temperature for this time of year, and 76 our record. That was set back in 1999. We were at 36 this morning. 40 is our normal low temperature, and 30 our record low, and that was set in 2022. So we didn't get quite as cold as we thought we would overnight tonight, but with all the clear skies that we talked about, that temperature will probably go down a little bit overnight tonight. So if you do have some shrubs and plants outside, might want to cover them up tonight. Sunrise 6:10, and the sun will set tonight at 7:52. All right, taking a look at those Friday temperatures. Yeah, it's warming up some more. 60 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 59 in Quincy. Also Wenatchee, we will see a high tomorrow near 60 degrees. That goes for Eniat and Chelan as well. 57 in Leavenworth, and 58 the high temperature tomorrow in Kashmir. All right, taking a look at tonight now, we'll see mostly clear skies out there, and that will make for a chilly overnight low with possible frost as you make that morning commute tomorrow. Lows tonight in the low to mid 30s. We will be near a record low overnight tonight, and then things will begin to moderate beginning on Friday. Sunny skies out there, a big warm southerly flow moving into Washington. That'll warm us up to near 60 tomorrow afternoon, and we are just warming up from there as we get into the upcoming weekend. High clouds out there for Saturday. Really not a whole lot to talk about. High pressure is down in the southwest, and that's why we're seeing that warm flow of air continue to move up our way. Low to mid 60s for high temperatures on Saturday afternoon, and then as we end our weekend on Sunday, some high clouds out there. I guess we'll call it mostly cloudy for Sunday, but that warm up will continue by the end of the weekend. We're looking at temperatures near 70 degrees on Sunday, and boy, you're going to like this forecast next week. Monday, look at the clear skies all over the western U.S. We will see sunny skies and warmer temperatures, mid to upper 70s for high temperatures on Monday. Some places, locations in north central Washington could see 80 on Monday. Partly cloudy and maybe a little bit breezy on Tuesday, kind of in between a couple of weather systems late in the day Tuesday. We're going to stay with those unseasonably warm temperatures Tuesday with highs in the mid 70s. And then on Wednesday, back to some wet weather. Area of low pressure in Montana is going to throw some residual moisture back our way. About a 40% chance of rain on Wednesday and slightly cooler. Still pretty nice, though, with high temperatures Wednesday in the upper 60s. All right, taking a look at your 7-day forecast now, and it's brought to you by Colonial Vista Senior Living in Wenatchee, where comfort, care, and community come together. 34 degrees overnight tonight, so we are going to be near that freezing mark. Sunny and warmer for tomorrow with high temperatures near 60. High clouds Saturday, mostly cloudy on Sunday. 63 Saturday, 69 your high on Sunday. And then look at those temperatures next week. Monday, sunny and 77. A little breezy with partly cloudy skies Tuesday and 76. And then some rain showers, a possibility Wednesday afternoon, but still warm with high temperatures around 68 degrees. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Cade Calvin as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Welcome back in, sports fans. Cade Calvin here. The Wenatchee Valley College Knights battled the Yakima Valley Yaks in a softball doubleheader. Here's how it all went down. It was a chilly, windy day at North Rotary Field. The Knights' offense, on the other hand, was anything but cold in Game 1. 6 different members of WVC collected hits, including right fielder Trinity Eliano, who scored 3 knocks in 4 at-bats with 1 RBI. Head coach Mark Edmonston says a big key in the Knights' Game 1 success was getting off to a quick start at the plate.
We had a really good first game. Good game pitched, played great defense, timely hitting, put some pressure on them by putting 4 runs up on in the first inning. Yeah, it was a good game.
Wenatchee Valley College scored in the 5th and 6th innings and won the game 8-0 via mercy rule. Game 2 was another story. The Yaks turned the tables on the Knights, scoring 3 runs out the gate. Wenatchee Valley responded with the 4-run answer, but the visiting team was not done yet.
We had 2 plays that were so super close. We had 2 outs. We had a line drive hit to the shortstop, and she got her glove on the line drive but didn't handle it. That scored a couple of runs.
Edmonston says the other game-changing moment was Riley Huber's 3-run inside-the-park home run in the 7th. The play pushed Yakima Valley's lead from 1 run to 4.
And then we had a ball in right field with 2 outs. And it was a deeper ball. She was running back to catch it, went off the tip of her glove. Normally she would make that play. So anyway, it was a close game. We made a couple of mistakes. Couple shoulda plays, not going to be an error in anybody's scorebook or anything like that. It's just plays that we would normally make.
The big play ultimately proved to be the difference as the Knights were unable to come back in the bottom of the 7th, dropping Game 2 11-7. Wenatchee Valley College will be back in action Friday, April 24th on the road against Big Bend Community College. And looking at other Northwest Athletic Conference softball scores from Wednesday, Douglas sweeps Highline. They get a mercy rule dub 16-1 and a 13-12 win. And in high school softball action from Wednesday night, the Tenasket Tigers beat up on Manson in a doubleheader. 16-1 and 22-7 are those finals. And in the National Basketball Association, former player and assistant coach Damon Jones is expected to plead guilty in a federal gambling case. Prosecutors say Jones was part of a large-scale operation that included more than 30 people with alleged ties to organized crime. Court documents accuse Jones of sharing non-public injury information about stars like LeBron James and Anthony Davis to help sports bettors. He also faces allegations of participating in rigged poker games. Jones had previously pleaded not guilty, but is now scheduled to change his plea later this month in federal court. All right, that's a look at sports. Reporting from Wenatchee, Cade Calvin, NCWLIFE.
And that will do it for this Thursday edition of the NCWLIFE Evening News. Remember, if you see news happening, let us know. Email your news tips to news@ncwlife.com or just give us a call at 888-6295. Our channel is also available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us and have a great night.
At Colonial Vista Senior Living, we believe life is meant to be lived fully. Our wellness programs inspire residents to stay strong, flexible, and confident every day. Here, curiosity is encouraged, friendships are nurtured, and every activity is an opportunity to connect, create, create, and enjoy life together. We invite you to experience the lifestyle at Colonial Vista Senior Living for yourself and discover why so many call our community home.
Tune in Monday through Friday at 5, 6, and 10 for the NCW Life Evening News, or go to our website at ncwlife.com, or you can visit us on Facebook. North Central Washington, the NCW Life channel has you covered.